Good afternoon, all. Now, today we learn that codominance. Codominance means more than one genes. Fine? Okay. Let me make the heading of it. More than one genes. Controls. More than one genes control one inherited character simultaneously. So here one gene, more than one gene control so many character, but here it is known as polygenic inheritance. Codominance is also known as polygenic inheritance, but here the topics are two. Polygenic inheritance and codominance, both the topics are two, but here we say like that more than one genes control one inherited character simultaneously. So both the genes simultaneously work together and maintain only one character there. For example, human blood group. For example, blood group in humans. Fine. So as you know, that blood group is inherited. Blood group is inherited in human beings. So here two genes are there. Basically, you know that blood group in the 11th standard. In human being, there are two types of blood group, famous ABO blood group and RH blood group. So as you know that ABO blood group in there, AB as well as O group is there. And RH blood group in that RH positive as well as RH negative blood group there. But here genetically we say that here three genes are there. Okay, actually two genes are responsible to maintain the blood group. To control, there are two genes. So we say that capital I gene. Yes, here you say that capital I gene is dominant and responsible for formation of antigen on RBC. Basically, if you know that blood group is identified by the type of the antigen present in the RBC. If you know that, I have told to you that in the 11th standard. Fine. that the type of the antigen, the which type of the antigen is present on the RBC, according to that we say that blood group is this. So you know that if the person consists A antigen, blood group is A, B antigen, blood group is B, both the antigens, blood group is AB, and no antigen, blood group is O. We say like that. So capital I gene is responsible for formation of the antigen on the RBC, and capital I gene is dominant there. So here capital I gene is of two types. Fine. You know that two types of antigens are there, antigen A and antigen B. Okay. So IA, capital IA is responsible for formation of antigen A, produce antigen A, and IB produce antigen B. We say like that. So here two genes are there. Fine, capital IA and capital IB, and both are dominant. Small I gene, or you say that I0 gene. So you know that it is responsible for formation of antibody in blood plasma. Fine. Small I gene, or you say that I0, it is responsible for formation of the antibody in blood plasma, and we say that it is recessive. Fine. So we say that to maintain the blood group in the human being, there are three genes. To control the blood group in humans, three genes are there. Which are this? Capital IA, capital IB, and small I, or you say that I0. Fine. So blood group table, you remember. Blood group genotype table, you remember that. Fine. This is very, very important. So here in the short form we say that blood group and genotype. So now you know that four types of blood group. Capital A, B, AB and O. Right? Four types of blood groups are there. A, B, AB and O. Right? So here remember the genotype. So if the person consists A blood group, so we say that IA capital. So IA, this genotype indicates that person is homozygous A blood group consisting, right? And another blood group genotyping type is I0 and IA. So you say that IA small I. Dear all students, please write it properly. This table is for understanding purpose, not given in the textbook. You don't have to write this table in the NCERT exam. Fine. Board exam you cannot write that, but for NEET it is very important. So A blood group homozygous IA or heterozygous IA0, or you say that small I. So this I0 or small I, this indicates what? Fine. Here it is antibody B. So if you know the table, A blood group consisting person consists antigen A on RBC and antibody B in blood plasma. So here that person is homozygous or heterozygous. Fine. Then B blood group, IB or I0, similar to it. IB small I. Now AB blood group consists person have genotype IA, IB. Fine. And the O blood group person consists both the genes I0, or you say that small I, small. Okay. So here this is the most important table to understand that the parents consists which type of blood group and the child consists which type of blood group. So we can identify it. Fine. So here, to count the number of genotype, in codominance, is equation is n by 2 n plus 1, where n is equal to number of different genes for codominance. So here by this you identify that number of genotypes. This is very important. Fine. And by 2 n plus 1. So here number of genes for codominance. So here n is equal to 3. How? IA, IB and I0. So you say that smaller. Fine. So put the value here in the formula. So number of genotype is equal to 3 by 2, 3 plus 1, because here n is equal to 3. How it will come? The answer is here. So here 3 by 2 remains as it is, and here 4 comes. So answer will be 6. Fine. So how the 6 genotypes are there? Let me clear this. Two different genotypes, homozygous A and heterozygous A, present in the A blood group, homozygous B, heterozygous B in the B blood group. Fine. AB only one genotype. So two genotypes are there in A, two are in B, one in AB and one in O. In this way, this 6 different genotypes are present here. Fine. So number of phenotypes. Fine. So 6, I hope you understand that 2 are in A, 2 are in B, 1 is there in AB and 1 is there in O. Fine. And number of phenotypes. Four. So phenotypes are this one: A, B, AB, and O. Fine. So this is about the introduction of the O dominants. Fine.